Okay kids, welcome back to the shop. Today we are working on the Troy Bilt Pressure Washer, and it is professional grade. And we have a problem, right? Every time I come to you with a video, there's a problem. Well, I went to use it and water was squirting out of here. Okay? So I'm not sure what's going on, what that's all about. I thought I drained the water out, but apparently I didn't. So therefore, we're going to tear it apart. I think there's a bolt here. It's an Allen, one here, one there. Let's tear it apart and see what we can. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can really see, but we got one here, one, and we got one over here. Alright? So that's what I'm going to take off. I'm really not going to be able to film it. I'm not going to set this thing on its side because it's full of gas and I don't want to dump oil everywhere either. So that's what I'm going to do. There's another one somewhere. Here, here, and there. Okay. Okay, we are using a 6mm.
So I'm trying to cheat here. I'm removing these 3 bolts, actually split the pump apart. So what I'm hoping is I can pull this down and see what's wrong with the pump on this bottom half. But as you'll see here in a minute, that isn't the case, and I have to remove the whole pump, which is only 3 bolts also. But this came off pretty easy. The only problem is you're working upside down.
That's it, ain't it? You guys can see better than me. Is that it? Let's say that's it. Okay.
So after getting that bottom half to the bench and looking at it, I realized that I need to take the whole pump off. Now, again, it's just these 3 bolts here. Now, on the top side, there are nuts. And you have to remember, these 3 bolts actually hold the motor in place. So the pump is sandwiched between the housing and the motor, and those bolts hold it in place. So be careful, because that motor is going to start moving on you. Here's a shot of those nuts. Okay, I went on Amazon and I did order a new pump. It's the same exact one. I think it was 160 bucks. But I did find these rebuild gaskets, and it's this for this pump also. So I'm hoping this is what they look like. Okay. I'm going to call it a gasket, but it's almost like a seal. You know, really, this should have been easy. I should have been able to pop these seals out and put the new ones in. But I'm telling you, I could not get these things out. I don't know how they were put in. I tried my pick. I actually tried a razor blade. I cannot get these things out. So I wasn't going to admit defeat, so I flipped the pump over and decided I'll remove this seal and just tear the pump apart. I'll figure out how this works or what's going on here. I can't get that seal out. This is unbelievable. I don't know how they rebuild these. They probably don't. These must be throwaways. All right, kids, I got the pump. Okay, guys, hopefully you can see this. I know there's a little bit of a shadow, but I got this. I ordered it from Amazon, but it's from American Airless, and it is the exact same pump as what's on the Troy Bilt. I could have got one a little cheaper, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to go with the factory one. And they have a nice little blurb here. You know, we truly appreciate your business. Blah. If we meet or exceed your expectations, please leave a positive view. Feedback is appreciated. And here's the contact information. So this is my positive feedback to American Airless. You'll see at the rest of the video here that it's perfect. This thing worked out great. All right, just a little plug. Not sponsored. The packaged pretty good, and at first glance, looks the same. Packaged really well. Wow. Heck yeah, it's packaged well. Look at this thing. Man. Good job, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to say that's it. Let's look real quick. Heck yeah. That is it. Alright, I need to apologize about the video here, but see the shaft sticking down? Now that is keyed. It has a keyway on it. So you need to clock the pump accordingly, or you can shimmy the pump up into place and then turn it. That is a pain in the neck because remember, the motor is not bolted down. So the motor keeps wanting to lift up as I do this. So I ended up, I recruited my wife to come down. She just held the motor in place. I got the pump in place. I got it clocked the way it needed to be. Got the bolts and nuts and studs and everything torqued down. It really was uneventful except for I needed someone to hold the motor down. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see how I did. You got to pull it like a man. All right, all fixed up, ready for some work. This was cheaper than buying a new one, so we're ready to go. It was an easy fix, really, in the whole grand scheme of things. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe.